Hi, Tender for Chief here. I'm joined today by two of my friends. This is Kyle
Hey guys, it's Carl, aka Pinch of Saltiness.
and Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam, aka Just Some Chief.
And we're going to play the new For Honor pre-release that's now currently on the PSN store. It's kind of like, it's not really pre-alpha, but it's kind of beta. So they're doing I think they're doing like a mass testing thing to try and work out connection issues, that kind of thing. It's just a playthrough today. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, as always, please like and subscribe. And so first of all, what we've done is we've gone to the social here, and we've grouped up. As you can see, we've got myself, Tenderfoot Chief, and we've got Just Some Chief, aka Sam, and we've got Kyle as Pinch of Saltiness, because he is the saltiest guy you're ever going to meet in your life. I mean, no. So we're going to go for
True.
multiplayer here right now, and as you can see on the multiplayer map, we've got the samurai in the bottom left, and they're pushing up quite well into the other two factions. So the samurai are the kind of obviously the Asian style, mostly Japanese actually. There's no real samurai outside of Japan, in all honesty, just Japan. So we've got Japan as a samurai in the bottom right. In the top middle, we've got kind of European knights and armor, shields, halberds, that kind of, well, not halberds, sorry, like long swords, that kind of thing. And in the bottom left, we've got the Vikings, the Viking style, who are a mix of genuine Viking style shield and axe, mixed with some other kind of things that are adapted by other people, like halberds, for example, that kind of thing there. So this goes, as far as I'm aware, it goes on a 2-week turnaround. So every 2 weeks, the factions will add up their points, and depending on the points that have been won, the following 2 weeks, the faction with the most points will gain more territory, and the second one will have second most territory, third one third,
Actually,
etc.,
I think
etc.
that's where you actually gain and lose territories every few hours, which is where it says next turn. And I think every 2 weeks is where the map actually resets or something.
It
But
might
you
be
do
right.
win prizes.
So points win
I think.
prizes, basically.
Yeah.
Sam was
But
saying
most
earlier you get
territories.
battle points and you can use them for attack or defense. We're not entirely sure exactly how this works as of yet, but it's part of the process, I guess. So we're going to go in for we're going to go for 4v4. We're not going to do deathmatch. Deathmatch is literally for either bots or PvP style, and there's nothing else. It's just 8 players, 4 on one side, 4 on the other. You've got Dominion, which is a similar sort of thing, bots v PvP, or PvP, should I say. But every single person has a set amount of bots to back them up. So it's more of a kind of a Dynasty Warriors-esque style sort of thing. And at the bottom here, I don't know if you can see the Duel v Brawl there. There's it's a 1v1 or a 2v2, is that right?
That's right, yeah.
So it's a smaller sort of game. But for now, we're going to go for Dominion. As you can see, you've got the Samurai faction against the European-style Knights faction, and the Samurai seem to be pushing them back a
I
little.
think that's the Vikings at the top,
No,
and
the Vikings is the
the
bottom left
Knights
because
at the
they have the
bottom.
big axe there, and it might be right. I can't see very well from
No, the
here.
Vikings are top. They look a bit more Scandinavian if you look at the top.
Yeah,
You know,
maybe.
I reckon.
Um, it just looks like he's got a broadsword, which I don't think the Vikings use too often. But you might be right. I might be wrong. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go for Dominion, and we're going to do player versus AI to begin with. We're quite new to this, so let's hope this
I
works.
think
We've
Dominion's a capture-based game as well, isn't it?
that's
More
right,
like domination in Call of Duty or something.
or like
So you
Battlefield
have to capture
style.
your points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay, we're gonna go for. There's low activity on the player versus AI, and there's high activity on PvP. But I think to begin with, we're gonna go player versus AI, just to get ourselves warmed up a little bit, if you will. So you have to hold the X button down to play. Don't
Yeah, I
mistake.
think you guys need it.
Yes, but don't mistake for just tapping the X button and then sitting there infuriated while nothing actually happens. You have to hold it down until the wheel at the bottom goes the whole way round until you can actually start, finding a server, etc., etc. So, we've had a couple of games already. I've generally gone for European style nights. Sam has gone for the samurai because he's Sam. Right.
That's
And
exactly why I chose it. Yeah.
exactly. And Kyle, aka Salty McSaltiness, has usually gone for Viking, or he's occasionally gone for the samurai as well. So we're just waiting for the game to load now.
If you notice when it's searching for players, it will search closest to you in preferred mode in your language, etc. They'll actually open up those options automatically. I've noticed on some games.
I think you could avoid this wait as well by going into settings and
Oh, I think we've lost.
to join.
No, we're in.
Oh, we're in. Oh, sorry,
No.
sorry, Kylo. What were you saying?
We found somebody else.
So as you can see
No,
here,
I'm saying
just quickly, we've got the three different styles, and within those three styles is three different options you can have: samurai, Viking, etc. I'm going to go for the conqueror style of the European knights. Sorry, Carl, you were saying?
No, I was saying we didn't have to wait for another player. We could have played with a bot.
I see. So you can literally just select kind of like a training session style
need
thing.
Full four players. You don't need the full four players to play a match. It could have been three of us and one bot.
I see. So yeah. Do you guys remember?
Two.
Oh, it reminds me of that game you could play that was a bit like. Do you remember GoldenEye on the N64?
Oh, yeah.
What was the game that Time Splitters? Do you remember Time Splitters? You guys ever play Time Splitters? No?
I remember the game. I don't think I played it much.
It was epic. You play with your friends against bots, and you can make them incredibly hard or easy, or you could switch it up a bit. And at the time, it was so kind of ahead of its time, in a way. It was very similar to oh, I'm getting a text. Very similar to GoldenEye, but it had a lot more options in a way to do with certain things. I'm actually facing now, as you can see, I'm facing a samurai who's actually pretty tough, and he's giving me a bit of a beating here. But he's the enemy hero, so I've got to try and defend against him. And he's actually just kicked the living hell out of me there.
Okay. Guys, I'm down on C if anyone can revive.
Yeah, I'm actually down on B as well. If anybody can help me, unlike the deathmatch, you can actually respawn on this one, and you get a chance to sort of recoup some points. At the minute, we're 14 to 370 nearly now, so we're not doing so well. So I'm going to try and go to B, guys. If you can. Help us out here, it will be appreciated.
Maybe come down to C because we're all at C.
Right, I'm running away. Okay, let's work together. I'm going down to C, but I've just been killed.
Too late, Mike. We're all dead.
Oh, dude, this isn't going. As you can tell, we're all pro gamers. Especially Sam, who was telling us all how good he was at this game before we started. But let's see what happens now. See if we can pull this back. So we've actually captured A. I don't know who was hitting the A, but somebody hit it hard, and we've got it back.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Trust. So I've actually just run into combat, and I'm already out of stamina, so I'm running away again. So as you can see here, you can see the little dial on your screen. You've got the up, and you see bottom. You see, there's three different. You've got bottom right, bottom left, and you've got top. So whichever one flashes, that shows his attack, where he's going to come from. And he can also, in turn, attack you there. But I've got two heroes, enemy heroes on me. So if anybody can help me out, it'd be much appreciated. Because
oh, now they're on me. Thanks.
yeah, I'm coming to help you out now. So now they're attacking Sam, and I'm trying to defend against them, but it's not. Oh, okay, I'm dead again. This is one of our first playthroughs, ladies and gentlemen, so you'll have to apologise for our rather poor attempt.
Our revivals, that's nice, thank you very much.
Kyle looks like he's pulling it back for us quite nicely. He's managed to revive one of us, and he's actually managed to capture a few zones for us. So I'm going to go for Zone A because there's a guy here. I might be able to take him on if I can actually just block enough to kill him. So if you use X, you can actually kind of stun them in a way, and then you have a better chance of actually getting some big hits in them. So I'm facing a similar opponent, but as you can see, it's quite tough to actually defeat them. So you actually block with the right stick, and you attack with right trigger, and the left stick moves you around. So I've actually just captured Zone A there, which is going to give us some more points. As you can see, we're actually coming back on the points front here. Also on B here in the middle, you can see there's actually a line where our troops are meeting their troops, and they've just managed to capture Zone C. If there's not many of the actual heroes around, you can usually just go in and just mash stuff up pretty well. As soon as you come across some a hero, an enemy hero, it becomes a little trickier. So we've actually got all the points now, I believe, C, B, and A, and they're coming in from their side, and it doesn't look like it's going to last much longer. We've actually pulled this back quite nicely. That's probably thanks to Kyle's
incredible job here. Someone has anyway.
What's that?
Someone's done an incredible job here.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I didn't do too badly, I guess. Got the sudden death.
This is what I was talking about. So we got 1,000 points, and now all we have to do is kill all of their heroes.
Oh, so they get no more reinforcements? Or is it just the heroes?
Yeah, they can't respawn the heroes.
Oh my goodness, I've just been killed.
Where are you guys? Where are you guys?
Past the
I just got revived. Thank you, whoever did that. So I'm facing quite a few samurai warriors here, but I can smash most of them up with my mace quite nicely, as you can see. This is where the kind of almost a cross between something like Dynasty Warriors and a more sort of kind of complex beat 'em up style game comes in, which is quite a nice combo, I think, actually.
Who shot that?
I don't know what happened there, but we won anyway.
Well done, guys. Good game.
Well played, Kyle.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kyle and Sam. And I think what we're going to do there is the first video, we're approaching on about 15 minutes. I'd just like to say thank you very much for Kyle, aka Salty Man. Pinch of saltiness coming in, sorry. And Sam, who is aka Just Some Chief, for coming in.
Good game.
Yeah, thanks very much, guys. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and comment, and we'll try and get back to you as soon as we can. And yeah, thank you very much.